get to play this woman who has so much chutzpah, and it kind of gives me permission to have a lot of chutzpah too. That's number one. Number two is she's this New York broad, and folks, I'm not even from New York. I'm a Southern California Valley girl, and now I sort of, because of Fanny, have like this whole New York accent, and everyone thinks I'm from New York. So little secret, don't tell anybody. Number three, it has allowed me to meet so many people within Fanny's trajectory. Not everybody came to me. It was sort of like how the worlds kind of collided since Fanny came into my life. So I've had the pleasure of meeting Lynn, who lives in Fanny's house out on Long Island with her family, and I got to go over there and see Fanny's house, which was amazing and incredible.
Nick, he bought me a house. He paid $14,000 for it. I spent $25,000 remodeling it. Nick, he wanted to start a new venture, managing horses, and he wanted to build stables. But he says, we have to build it good, because if we couldn't build it good, we shouldn't have it at all. Stables lined with mahogany. Well, I built it, but there was never a horse or a cow in it. Not even horse shit.
And then I got to meet relatives of Nick Ornstein. And I have another friend who I didn't know was related to Billy Rose, which was Fanny Brice's third husband. And one of my friends I went to high school with ended up marrying somebody who actually worked for Ray Stark, who was married to Fanny's daughter. My middle name is Faye, and I was named after my great-grandmother. I think I'm getting that right. My parents might kill me because I might get that wrong. But regardless, a relative. And her name was actually Fanny. I think that was a pretty popular name at the time. Little did I know, that my middle name would sort of showcase what I would be doing in the future, i.e. playing Fanny Brice. So how weird is that? And kind of like such a universe thing. Another interesting, fun thing about actually putting together my own solo show versus doing others, which I've been so honored to do people's shows as Fanny as well, is that I was able to do all this other research. In addition to the research I'd already done, I was able to actually find her unpublished memoir. She wrote a memoir before they made Funny Girl. So when she wrote this memoir, they used it to pitch all the composers and lyricists and writers in the world at that time to sort of showcase her story so that they could write like sort of a pitch and an idea of a musical based on her memoir before she died. So I was able to read her memoir, which is kind of awesome and cool, and it's never been published. What else? I think I love the fact that I can just keep this legend alive. She was such a part of who we are today, and not just in musical theater, because she was one of the beginning of musical theater. I mean, she was one of the original stars of the Ziegfeld Follies, which was one of the first musicals on Broadway.
Toothpicks to a baby, grand stuff in our apartment.